Okay, so how many AI subscriptions are you guys juggling right now? Like, really, is it 3, 5, more? It seems like there's a new one every single day, each promising the world. And you know what? My wallet. It's not happy. I bet a lot of you out there can relate. So I was super intrigued when I found AI IntelliKit. It's a platform that says it can give you access to a whole bunch of different AI models, all for a one-time price, no subscriptions. Could this be like the ultimate solution to our AI overload?
Yeah.
A way to simplify everything, save some money, and still use all those awesome AI tools. I'm definitely curious, and I'm sure you are too.
Yeah, I get the excitement. It definitely sounds pretty tempting to have just one platform instead of a ton of subscriptions, especially with how fast AI is changing. But we got to be careful, right? We need to look past all the marketing hype and see what AI IntelliKit really offers. Does it actually do what it says? Is it as good as using those individual tools? Those are the questions we're going to dig into today.
Yeah, you're right. A little healthy skepticism never hurts. So tell me, what exactly is this AI IntelliKit promising? From what I've seen, they say it gives you access to some of the biggest names in AI, like ChatGPT. You've probably heard of that one, right? It's that language model that can write like a human. They also mention Claude and Gemini, and it's all through one dashboard. And the big thing, one-time fee, not a subscription.
Well, that's a pretty big claim. Giving access to all those models for a single price would be a game changer for the whole AI scene. But the big question is, does it come with a catch? Do you get all the features of each model, or are they holding back and hiding some limitations in the fine print?
That's a really good point. It's easy to get caught up in the idea of having everything in one place, but we don't want to lose quality just for convenience. So let's get down to the details. What can AI IntelliKit actually do? They say it can do a ton of things, like content creation. They claim you can create anything from blog posts and ads to video scripts, the works. And get this, it can even create 4K videos from just text prompts.
4K video generation. That's definitely interesting. Most AI models right now have trouble creating high-resolution videos because it takes so much processing power. If AI IntelliKit has actually figured that out and can make true 4K videos, that would be huge for content creators. But we need to see proof, not just marketing talk.
Totally. It's one thing to say it can do all this, but we need to know how it actually works in the real world. Is the quality there? And while they seem to be really focused on content creators, they also say they have some pretty powerful tools for developers. Things like code assistance features for debugging, writing code, and optimizing it.
Well, it's interesting that they're trying to offer so many different tools all in one place. The question is, will it be good at everything? Or just okay at a bunch of things? That's something we need to figure out.
All right, so we've talked about all the cool things AI IntelliKit promises, all the potential benefits, but now it's time to get real.
Mhm.
What about the downsides?
Hmm.
The information we have does mention some limits, especially with the AI models themselves. Like, are we really getting the full unrestricted versions? Or are there limits on how much you can use them because of the one-time fee?
That's a really important thing to consider. A lot of AI models have different tiers of service, like you get more advanced features or higher usage if you pay more. If AI IntelliKit is really offering unlimited access to all these powerful models for just one payment, that would be incredible value. But we have to understand if there are any hidden catches that might limit you in the long run.
And we can't forget about the big one, security and data privacy. AI IntelliKit is basically becoming the central hub for everything you do with these different AI models. That means they're handling a lot of sensitive data. How do they make sure our data is safe? What are they doing to prevent misuse or unauthorized access? These are questions we need answers to before we even think about using it.
Absolutely. Data privacy is so important, especially with AI. These models are always learning and changing based on the data they're given. We need transparency. We need to know what data AI IntelliKit is collecting, how they're using it, and what they're doing to protect our privacy. Unfortunately, the information we have doesn't really cover those details, and that's a bit of a red flag for me.
Yeah, I agree. Not being transparent about that is a little concerning. It raises some questions that need to be answered. But let's take a step back for a second. If AI IntelliKit actually does what it says, what could this mean for the future of AI? Could this make AI more accessible for everyone? They talk a lot about affordability and accessibility, making it sound like everyone should have access to AI, not just a select few.
Yeah, that's a great goal. I really believe we should strive for that. If AI is truly going to change the world, it can't just be for a small group of people. Everyone should have the opportunity to benefit from it no matter what their technical skills are or how much money they have.
But is that realistic? Will there always be a gap between the people who have access to the best AI tools and those who don't?
It's a tough question, and honestly, I don't have a clear answer. It's very possible that as AI gets more advanced, we'll see a wider range of tools and services for different needs and budgets. There will probably always be free and open source AI tools that anyone can use, but there will also be more advanced specialized tools that cost money. The important thing is to make sure everyone has the opportunity to benefit from AI no matter how much money they have.
It feels like we're on the verge of something amazing, like we're stepping into a whole new world. But like with any unexplored territory, there are exciting possibilities and also potential risks. We need to be thoughtful and ethical as we move into this AI-powered future. We need to make sure these tools are used for good.
I couldn't agree more. The future of AI isn't set in stone. It's shaped by the choices we make right now. So stay informed, be critical, and most importantly, be a part of the conversation. Your voice matters.
Very well said. So what do you think about AI IntelliKit? Does it seem like a game changer, or are you a bit hesitant? What questions do you have? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
The AI landscape is changing so quickly. It's important to stay informed and talk about these things. Tools like AI IntelliKit raise important questions about accessibility, ethics, and the future of work and creativity. We all have a role to play in shaping that future responsibly.
You know, it's funny. As we've been talking about AI IntelliKit and how it could make AI more accessible, it's really got me thinking about the bigger picture. Like, where is all this headed? We're at this crazy point in time where something that used to be just in labs and sci-fi movies is now a part of everyday life.
It's true. AI isn't some far-off concept anymore. It's in our phones, our search engines, our social media. And with things like AI IntelliKit popping up, it's only going to become even more common.
And that brings up some really important questions. What's this going to mean for us as a society, for the economy, for the future? AI IntelliKit really pushes this idea that AI should be affordable and accessible to everyone, not just a privileged few.
Yeah, and that's a great goal, one that's worth fighting for. If AI is really going to change the world, it can't just be for the elite. We need to make sure everyone has the power to use it, no matter their technical skills or how much money they have.
But honestly, is that even possible? Will there always be a divide between the people who have the best AI tools and those who don't?
That's a really complex question. I don't have a simple answer. It's likely that as AI keeps evolving, we'll see a bunch of different tools and services, some for specific needs, some for different budgets. There will probably always be free AI tools that anyone can use, open source stuff, but there will also be more advanced tools that cost money. The key is to make sure everyone has a chance to benefit from AI regardless of their finances.
It's like we're standing on the edge of something huge, a whole new frontier. But like with any unexplored territory, there's excitement and danger, possibilities and risks. We have to be smart about this, ethical. We need to make sure these powerful tools are used for good.
Absolutely. The future of AI isn't fixed. It depends on what we do right now. So stay informed, question things, and most importantly, be part of the conversation. What you think matters.
Well said. Well, that wraps up our deep dive into AI IntelliKit and the bigger question of AI accessibility. We hope this got you thinking and maybe even sparked some healthy debate. And remember, the world of AI never stops changing. We'll be here to keep you updated, break things down, and help you make sense of it all. Until next time, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and keep pushing the limits of what's possible. Thanks for listening.